remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The smells of Dunwall never change.
Right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do. Sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide.
Apparently, I'm too fast for the game.
Yes. What's next?
I have never done a live stream before, so if this is a little newbie, I apologize. This is just kind of me testing the waters here.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping.
Can you guys chat?
Let's
Is
see how
anybody,
quick my
like, can you guys chat in the chat so that I know if you guys can hear it?
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Ah, hello, Eons.
I want you to sneak up.
Thanks for stopping by.
Can. That's my girl.
Oh, Soldier, that's my plan eventually, is I would love to do a live stream of horror stories. Excuse me, my throat's a little froggy. But, like I said, this is like brand new to me, so this is a good way for me to test the waters, play video games, and talk to you guys all at the same time.
Hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Thank you. Oh my god. I've played this game 1,000 times and I have never missed those bubbles before, but of course, the second I decide to broadcast it, it's no good.
Time for some more weapons
How's
and
everybody doing
combat
tonight,
training.
though? Like, you guys just
Let's
chilling? Is
beat
it
each
cold where
other
you're
up,
at? What's
shall
going on?
we? Yes. You hear him. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Good night, Soldier.
Good. Block with your blade. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
The Snoops? What are the Snoops? I don't even know what that
Throw an
is.
enemy off balance.
I wish it was raining here. It's freaking snowing in Denver.
You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Come on.
Gosh.
Come on.
All the spooks are real, brother. All the spooks.
Go for the fatality.
Not so spooky right now, I suppose, though.
While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble
Have you guys
does
ever
finally
played this
come,
game before? Because I
you're
have
ready
played
to
this game
fight.
so many times that I'd probably do it with my eyes closed, honestly. Like, I have 77% of the...
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace.
Wow, this is the first time that both of you have seen this. That's actually quite sad. I played Dishonored 1
the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power.
So,
they would have succeeded.
when Dishonored 2 came out, I was having like a happy day dance.
Hunted them down and
Fantastic, so you
conspiracy
should give it a chance. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, so...
All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Is the chat bad, monster? Like, is it... What do you mean by that?
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects.
Yeah, I'll show you
We're
in
going
just a
through.
sec.
May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected
I didn't
visitor.
even notice that on the
Duke
side. Like, I've
of
got
Serkonos.
YouTube up on my phone so that I
Ramsay
can
says
read
the
chat
Duke is
easier and
bringing
like respond to
special
you guys if I
gifts.
have to type.
That's
But
intriguing.
I did not notice that. I wonder if there's a
Duke
way to
of
like
Serkonos.
hide that on the side. I don't know.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay?
Oh, here's those
I didn't
clockwork
authorize
motherfuckers.
those
These guys are
things.
a pain in my ass.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest
A million times,
blackened
but
by bad memories.
figure I better just
I'm here to
let it
relieve you
run
of your
through so
crown.
you guys can see it.
My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
I've been considering
Royal
lately getting a
protector.
haircut just like
How
Delilah.
naive to think you could get
But,
away with
the
these
last time I cut all
murders.
my hair off, I hated
Living
it.
in my palace has protected
And I don't
you.
really know if I want to
But
do
that's
that
over.
again.
Hear me, all of you. Your rightful empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
I have also just been informed that I spelled Dishonored wrong in my title, and I am so unbelievably sorry. As a writer, that sickens me to my very core. Thank you, Apollo, my friend, for pointing that out. Don't sing. Oh, now it's stuck in my head. Thank you, Monster. Thank you for that. Should I play? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna play as Emily, because she has cooler powers than Corvo, but,
Cast you in cold marble.
No!
Sweet girl. Over time, you'll come to love me.
Wait, Apollo, you're a
Perhaps
monster?
someday you'll see me as the
Oh,
mother
you're
you
killing
lost.
me.
But until then, you'll be kept out of
I have
trouble.
not
I'll lock
played
Lady Emily in
Vampire
her
the
chambers,
Masquerade.
then I'll bring her to
That
Coldness
sounds
Prison
interesting,
until
though.
her
What
trial.
is that?
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds
Oh, you
out
were
to patrol
you're
the
welcoming
Rose
to the
Gardens
fact that you
instead
got
of
that
drinking
stuck in
with
my
the men
head.
from the shooting club.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you in the least amount of ways.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Gonna be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
Have you guys played
Fancy
the
What kind
Amnesia
of sword folds in half?
series? Because that game actually scares the crap out of me. I read horror stories all the time. I write them. I listen to them constantly. But for some reason, when I play it in a game, if there's a jump scare, I just can't handle it.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only
it's,
two keys to exist.
It's pretty scary. There's the infamous water scene that you have to like run through these tunnels, but you can't see what's chasing you. You just hear the splashes in the water, and if it gets too close to you, it like gets you. Oh my god, it's like
What
one of the most
happened?
heart-racing
Alexei.
things. It's horrifying.
The throne room.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna
Father.
turn the volume down on my phone really quick. That's incredibly rude.
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
It's gonna be Anderson.
Sir, how long's it going to take, Captain Ramsey?
Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing.
All right,
The man
let's
grew
do
up in the
this.
world. He's old blood. One of the good families.
Gotta eat all the food, because that's who I am.
Let's take the throne.
Can't even leave an apple.
Ramses are gonna be back in fashion.
Empress, we face yet another murder. I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. Yeah, okay, well, girl, trust me, I'm not gonna read that one. This is too long. Any drawers? No.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some...
Lady Emily. Gotta help your girl,
Where's
you know?
the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
Oh yeah, no, Monster. It's
You've
one
got
of those
to get
things
out
where
of
like,
the tower.
so you have these
Through your
crates
safe
that you
room.
can jump
There was a
from one
captain
crate to the
earlier
other,
today,
but
down
you
at the
still have to
docks,
touch the water in some
looking
places.
for the
and,
Royal
like,
Protector.
It's all in the dark,
Find
so if
her.
you don't have
Get out
a
of
lantern or
Dunwall.
you run out of lantern oil, you have no way of
Alexei,
seeing. So it's just like
I'm
all
sorry.
these splashes,
Goodbye.
and then it's like dead silent. There's no music. There's like all this weird gore stuff all over the walls, and then you have no light, and it is so scary. It's like at some point, I just decided that I wasn't going to try to hop around anymore, and I just booked it. I ran like hell to get the hell out of there, and the whole time my heart was pounding so fast.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Let's see if we can wait for this next guy. Where are you at? Ooh, I hope he's not running over here. That would suck.
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shank.
No music does somehow make it scarier, and I think it's just because there's no mood to it. And that's what makes it creepy.
Traitors.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone
Watch
who
over
comes
me.
by.
Grant me the strength I
Searched
need.
the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself.
So there's a million.
The Ramses
I don't
once
won't
hosted the
say a
king and
million,
queen of
but,
Morley. Did you know that?
Basically, every
I
decision
spent
that
my
you make in
childhood
this game
playing
is
with
going
the
to
buntings
change
and
the world
boils,
around you.
cream
So,
of
like, the more
society.
people you kill, the
And
more
very
blood
soon
flies
you'll
you'll
be back at the
encounter in the
top,
future.
Captain.
The more hostile people will be. If you don't kill anybody or you don't get seen the whole
Ramsey's
game, then
family
everything
fell
just kind of
from the
remains as it
aristocracy,
is.
and apparently
There's
the man holds
different
a grudge.
outcomes, different endings.
How it's my fault.
I think that's why I
beyond
like
me.
this game so much.
But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Ooh, he almost saw me.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good
Come on, Randy.
lungful.
What are you doing? Alright, I'm not playing.
Hey, who is... Die, usurper! Kill her! Yeah.
Oh, lame. It's a storyline style game. Different person's bloodlines, and you build up different powers. Oh, I actually really like the sound of that, Eons. I think I'm gonna write that down. Let me get my pen really quick while I'm loading, because I'm lame. Vampire the Masquerade. I'm gonna write that down. Thanks, Eons.
Blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here
That
and
kind of
stall
sounds
anyone
like-
who comes by.
I don't know if you've ever played.
I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally
Watch
lock
over me.
myself.
Steam. Ooh, I actually
Grant
have
me the
Steam on my
strength I
laptop, so
need.
I'll look that up. But that sounds a little bit
If
like.
anyone from the Duke's party returns.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
This is
Dragon Age.
exciting. Everything's
Dragon Age
changing.
games are kind of like that, where like you have to
Yes.
actually talk to
The
people and
natural
build
order is
relationships
reasserting
and that
itself.
kind of stuff. So
The Ramses
I don't have
hosted the
any
king and queen of
ammunition.
Morley. Did you
Could
know
I just
that?
shoot these guys?
I spent my
That's really
childhood playing with the
frustrating.
buntings and the boils, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another,
This guy on my
Ramsey is
Instagram
too
just started
dangerous to be left in play.
blowing my shit up. All right, there we go.
Con. What?
Oh, he just
Somebody's
found
down.
the dead body. So now...
Uh,
Can I kill him? That's who's sleeping.
Traitor.
Let's get him.
This won't leave my hand again.
When I kill people, I don't know, I like to throw them on couches for some reason. I'm like, you have to be comfortable even though you're dead and a horrible person. Eat all fruits.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Scariest thing I ever experienced or heard? That's a good question. So, I am obsessed with the paranormal, ghosts, all of that stuff, and I think the scariest thing that I have ever experienced, I'm tired if you guys can't tell, experienced or heard was, well, yeah, we'll go with the paranormal one. I was working at this restaurant, I was cooking for a while, and they had like, it was like a 100-year-old building, and they had this basement downstairs, and there was like this coal room where they kept the alcohol, and I could not go back there, like, to get the alcohol for the bar. I just couldn't do it. And so my best friend and I went and did like this super amateur paranormal investigation. And not only was it probably the most awful thing that has ever been called a paranormal investigation, but it was actually really scary. And in that coal room, I got so sick that I threw up. And the second that we went back upstairs, I was fine. And later we went back and re-listened to the recorder, and we actually caught EVP, and it was really scary. I don't remember what it said, but I remember that it was like creepy. But this was like 5 or 6 years ago. And then there was one time that so I have a son, and when he was a little tiny baby, he used to sit up in the middle of the night and just like stare at the door. Actually, this is probably the most scary thing that I've ever had to deal with, but he used to sit up and like stare at the door in his room, and he would just sit there with his eyes open staring at it until you addressed him, and then he would start crying, and he would say that the man by the door was scaring him. And that used to scare the shit out of me, because I'm like, who is looking at you? And then, I mean, like, I did this thing. I'm a practicing Wiccan, so there's that. But I did this, like, I induced a dream where I sat up in my bed and I was looking at him, and there was this creature that, like, was pure blackness and had these giant holes for eyes. And it just, like, was reaching down to touch him.
Until I understand
and
this,
it turned and looked at me, and I, like, snapped out of it, and Cooper was sitting up in his bed and staring at the door. And then when I asked him what was going on, he started crying and told me the man by the door was scaring him. And that was really creepy. It hasn't happened since then, though, because I cleansed the house and did a lot of crystal stuff, but yeah, it was not good.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
I pretty much said what the fuck too.
Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
That was not an easy jump, by the way. You guys decide to play this. Eons, I actually told that story on Darkness Prevail's live channel, if that's where you heard it.
I have bad news. Ramsey's dead.
Called in, and the first thing that I ever told on a live stream. It was also before I even put a video out, I believe. No, that was right after I put a video out. Fuck, I forgot I can't get down from here. Ooh, I don't want to die. Yep, a lot of people came over here from Darkness Prevails. I love the shit out of that guy. He is one of my favorite narrators. Between him and Corpse Husband. Well, Corpse Husband hasn't posted in like 3 months, but he's busy, I get that. Actually, I think he's sick.
Former Empress Emily Caldwin has been accused of high crimes against the state.
Dog.
Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Dang, they killed everybody.
I need
Look
to
at
find
that.
a ship.
And I says I am alert. I've been alert. And he says yeah.
Well, what's the creepiest thing that you guys have ever encountered? I've got writer's block like a motherfucker, and I'm trying to do my next video, and I just can't for some reason. It's really hard. I'm struggling quite a bit to write it.
Request for new boots.
Oh man, they had this guy eat a wall.
I'll help you look around.
Not today, brother. Not today.
Something moved.
I got time, Monster, if you want to tell it.
Pretty sure of it.
Or if you'd rather just email it to me, if you kind of want it read or something, I'm down with that too.
You ready?
Oh, I cut his ass in half. I wonder... Oh, no. Usually I do. Ooh, copper wire.
You're done! Take it!
Yeah, I was not about to be waiting for that guy to swing at me. Yeah, do, please, absolutely. I'm always liking the creeps.
Dunwall citizens.
Got any
Today,
loot, brother? No, but I did
Baldwin is our new
bloody up your
empress.
face right nice.
All hail Delilah,
up here in
first
this
of her
house.
name. Further, the
Here's a
former
guy in
empress,
here that
Emily
I know for
Caldwin, is
sure.
now wanted for treason.
Ooh, maybe he's in the other one.
Harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested. People of Dunwall, stay in your home. Advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
There he is. Stabby Joe him, get him out of my house. Let's see, what does this say?
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Desamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south. So arrangements must be made. Ta for now.
Oh, weird. Okay. Let's get the fish dungeon. Always use a health elixir. Anything else? No?
Still warm.
Cool. No. When in doubt, just blow his head up.
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
You're surrounded! Take this! Oh!
I mean, when's this gonna stop?
What's going on? No! Damn it!
My luck, it'll be that sadistic crown killer.
No!
Hey, even if it's not paranormal, if it's creepy, it's creepy. Me like it creepy. one bullet. Alright, let's pause this and read this thing. So when I was 7 or 8, my family had a huge issue with demons, like bad. Traumatized me bad, but the worst one I would have to say is when I was in the car with most of my family. 1 out of 6 of us was at, and we are waiting for the rest of that. Our aunts and I heard a crash, and the car... Wait, like the demon crashed the car? Where you were in the car when the car crashed? Or like you heard a car crash outside?
Can I read? Of course I can read. What's you really go for a whiskey or something? I know all my letters and many drinks.
Not just that.
Delilah and the Duke didn't hire the most refined assassin.
Let's take that. Coin. Like it was telling me to kill my family, and at like midnight, same day, it told me to slit their throats, which to this day bothers me. That would bother me too. That would scare me immensely. I don't blame that. I don't blame you for thinking that that's disturbing at all. Pretty sure I would have soiled my shorts. Eons. I was home by myself, and someone came to the house and knocked. I didn't answer, so he knocked again, more aggressively. It was hard to see him because he was tall, very tall, and I was sneaking. I have had... So I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, absolute nowhere. And we had this guy show up at our house at 5 o'clock in the morning and knock on our door. And I have a sword collection, so of course I'm like pacing up and down the hallway with a sword, like I'm gonna cut him up. Can't do that because I'm not good with a sword, but he was like real creepy, so we called the cops and they showed up like 45 minutes later, because once again we live in the middle of freaking nowhere. And it turns out the guy was wanted for like a shitload of shit, and it was really creepy. That was also right after I finished season 1 of American Horror Stories. So like when those 2 girls open the door and they get like raped and murdered by the guy. Oh fuck no. Not today, Isis. Not today. Nope, those were not coins. If and when you guys do decide to play this game, getting into this room will unlock you a achievement. If you are going to play this though, I absolutely suggest that you play the first game first, because it's so good. Plus, it helps you knowing the lore of the game a little bit. I mean, not really helps you, but it's just kind of nice.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Joey versus Horror, hello! Thank you for joining us. Wait, you what? You caught a little girl singing nursery rhymes on a video upstairs today and I nearly had a stroke. What do you mean by that? Like, you caught a recording of it? Ooh, I fucked up. I was all distracted by Joey, and then I died. What auto-corrected? Like, that all made sense to me. Let's try that again. Only with less falling to my death this time. Oh no, I have to restart. Oh no, I collected everything. So I'm just gonna... around the house, trying not to be heard or seen. He started jiggling the handle, making me glad I was smart enough to lock it. And then he just stopped, turned around, and walked a little way down the drive. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, nope, no thank you. Eon's paranormal things is one thing for me because a ghost. I don't know, real people
is now punishable by death.
Quick
Aid
save
the
that
City
before I jump
Watch
to
in
my
this
death
time
again.
of transition.
Someone there? What's going on?
Ooh, dude, I ain't even scared.
No mercy!
I mean, I'm definitely scared of Eon's story here, but I'm not scared of the guys in the game. Now I'm getting eaten by hagfish. Bastard. Oh, I actually got him.
Do I still have it left in me?
Come on.
Alright,
take
you
note.
want to hear what I've got to say. I
Of her
guarantee
missing
it.
arm and missing eye. That's going to be important for later.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah.
Oh, my poor throat.
They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're
Joey,
Corvo's
you never
daughter.
did tell me
I'll
whether
give
or
you
not...
that. Should we go?
You caught it on the nursery rhymes on
Yes,
video, or if you caught
I'm
them
ready.
on something else. I was almost lethal because I didn't go in and kill everybody like I did last time. Oh, I didn't find hardly any of those coins, but I'm really not too mad about it. 1 out of 2 paintings. Eons. Turned to look back, waited, and walked off behind a tree. Didn't show up on the other side of the tree, so thinking I missed him, I peeked out to get a view, but he was gone. And oh man, you threw a wrench in those spokes. Oh, it was paranormal. Oh god, what movie does that come from? Where the creepy guy comes to the house? He's like the creepiest guy ever, and they have that Native American who does all the blessings. Ooh, that's what that reminds me of. No, thank you. Nope, not today.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I?
Okay. Gone, and he would have just had run down the street and around the corner before I looked, but that's not possible. Yeah, that sounds to me like it's probably a good thing that you didn't open the door. Like, alive or dead.
I can
you're
feel something
probably
moving
lucky that you
closer.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they?
What are we calling nope moments? This,
soldiers
like,
are you
in
ready
the
to
game,
slaughter?
or what Eons was talking about?
And
Because
what are
that
you
was
willing to
definitely a
become?
nope moment for me.
15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Of course I'm going to accept the outsider's mark.
Burns. From the
What
inside.
kind of things are putting
I feel like I'm standing at the
playing
edge
the game
of
through on another one.
something.
I'm not doing it with powers, and it's like crazy, stupid, ridiculously hard.
all the stories. They're true. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Yeah, that Eons definitely had a series of nope moments, it would seem, in that story. Like, I'm glad that he didn't open the door, and I'm definitely nope in the fact that there was a
Corvo
guy.
mentioned being here once.
Well, not even really a guy.
Know you? Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Ooh. I almost made a mistake.
Who is Delilah really?
My sword.
How could she?
Right there. And
I
you
don't
too,
understand.
You smug bastard. This guy. And actually, I hate collectively all 5 of these people, but...
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes.
So the next tattoo I want to get is either going to be World of Warcraft related or Dishonored related. Just so you guys know. I've played WoW for like 9 years though, because I'm a mega nerd.
The cunning that makes sycophants of those around her.
Really,
all of it leading
like
to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
Actually, I love it.
Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Guys, I really hope that I can go in and edit this title before I just post it, because I'm gonna feel so stupid.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it
And it
makes
wasn't
sense
even me
again.
who spelled it wrong. My
Karnaka's the
PlayStation
southernmost port in the
auto-corrected
Empire. Once proud,
the title
fallen into
as I
disarray.
was typing it, which makes Sony stupid, not me, but I look stupid.
Under the new Duke, the Grand
My friend has
Circonan Guard
ghost
has gotten
cats
increasingly oppressive.
that follow her around, and I've seen one run down the
Beatings
hall.
and firing
And
squads.
her cat was in the room with us when that happened.
The blood
oh, that's
flies
creepy.
were said to be worse than ever.
My best friend has like 19
This
cats,
is the
and I'm
birthplace
not
of my
over exaggerating. So I
Megan
feel like
Foster
that would
keeps
be
to herself, like
one of
she's
his
hiding
problems.
something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm going to get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
So while I've got you guys in my live stream here, I'm assuming that you've all watched my last video, which was called The Nightmare. I am writing another creepypasta like that currently, but like I said, I'm having some serious writer's block. I was planning on posting that like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I just can't write. It's awful. But what are you guys hoping to hear from me? Do you guys want me to read some Reddit things? Do you want me to keep up with the creepypastas? Like, what do you guys want to hear?
Must be cursed. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll...
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
Mixture of both.
The old man loved Karnaka.
Like, you
but
want
he
me
caught wind of a
to
conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer.
do like
he wanted to warn
a video
Corvo.
with a couple of stories, or You want me to, like,
There are reports
take
about
somebody's story
tensions
and then
rising.
ask them if I can
Corruption,
change it? What do you mean by
street
that,
violence.
Monster?
I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide.
No
But
sleep.
Sokolov
Alright,
concluded
I like
he
that.
might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe
If
the
you can
Duke
hear
is
that
using a
fan, it's
patient of
because my
hers.
PlayStation just got
The
really
Crown
hot. I'm
Killer.
sorry, guys.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov.
Oh,
Wish me
okay.
luck.
Yeah.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as
I'm probably gonna have to start doing that anyway, Monster.
When you get done
just
at the
'cause, like,
Institute, disable the watchtower.
writing
Once
your
it's
own
down,
just
I'll bring the boat around.
starts to get to you.
We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
It's her arm and her eye, actually. See? Hold still, Megan. And that gets explained later in the game, so I'm not going
Why
to
is
tell
this
you
here?
what it's about.
It's Delilah.
Crossbow bones.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many
These
clever
little
devices during my
bastards.
mother's time.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer.
Young
When I
writers.
left Bristol
Yes.
years ago,
Don't
I
ever get
swore
discouraged and
never
don't ever
again
stop,
take part in any
because
further political matters.
it's
I've
like,
done my share
for
of
me,
bad
when I write,
things
it's
and
just
some
this
good
huge, like, creative
before and
outlet
after
that
the Rat Plague. But here
if I
in
didn't
Karnaca,
have, I don't
I've
really
uncovered
know
a terrible
what I would be doing. 'Cause, I mean, I can kind of draw, but not really.
Here, at the
But,
bottom of the Empire, the cobblestone smell of
writing to
death
me is like
and corruption.
painting
I'm staying with an associate,
with words.
Megan Foster,
And so,
aboard her vessel.
when I want to create a masterpiece, I always feel super good about it. So
In
just
the morning, as soon as the tides are willing.
don't stop writing for anything, no matter what people say, and read as much as you can
Might be your turn to face such
from
turmoil.
really good authors, because they'll help you
Protect you with his life.
put your words together better, if that makes any sense.
There you are, old man.
Also, grammar and punctuation are like probably one of the biggest deals. I can't stand it when somebody sends me a message and it's like, I don't know, it's bad. Like a professional message, not when it's just like hanging out doing nothing kind of thing. Rats.
The world keeps getting crazier. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
It does build good vocabulary.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew
Oh,
up.
also, I
Off
freaking
we go
used the
then.
crap
It won't
out
do
of
to be
a
recognized.
thesaurus so that I can use good words and have a big vocabulary. So that's why when I write, I feel like if you use really good descriptive words, that helps a lot. I'm probably going to try to finish this mission, and then I'm probably just going to log off because it's getting late, and I have to be to work at 9 a.m., which sounds like a pretty late start time, but is not when you're a barber, because you have to be there before everybody shows up for shaves.
security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Now we're getting into some
Having
real
more fun
shit,
here
guys.
than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I feel that, Eons. I'm always...
Just wait to bring up the
I
boat until
I
after I
wouldn't say
disable the
Latin
watchtower.
words, but I'm usually looking up things that make my writing sound a little bit more classic or like a little bit more Victorian.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mine down here. You know the skipper?
Have a good night, monster. Thanks for showing up.
Playing dice tonight. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
That's Adamire in the distance.
What was your cut, Ramus? Gutless merchants are all the same. Hands out, begging and whining.
Tell the truth for once, you lying coward.
Say one more word. Am I gonna find the money for that? Maybe I should have looked at.
Mara means nightmares? That's really cool. I didn't know that.
This is all right.
You
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the
Your
following.
face is covered. Grand Guard won't like that.
New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassination conducted
Hey, come here.
and carried out by the former royal...
I have something. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Adamire Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
The ring is creepy, though.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. Glad we could do business. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I always love it when people in general, whether it be writers or movie makers or whatever, when they hide those little Easter eggs and things, I've always really
We don't even know if the people inside
yeah,
had
the
any
symbols.
money.
That's
We just know they're
absolutely
dead.
what I
and the
like
place
about
is
that.
infested
It's
with
infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
This is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching...
I think my friend Apollo is gonna come join us. Which is gonna be fun. He's cool. I wish I had found them. Yeah, stay up, Beyond. You're pretty cool. Oh no! Sorry, that was a very loud crash, but I dropped my phone. Ooh, I think this girl probably shot this guy. And then this girl probably shot this girl. And then the blood flies got her. That's what I am assuming happened here. She looks crazy. Put you up here. There you go. Oh, how did I just die? Oh, I looked at my phone for a second. That's what happened. Poop. Ragdoll physics. What is ragdoll physics? Explain to this. Let's try this again. Oh shit, she dead as hell.
Something's annoying.
Nest keeper.
I'll just draw it.
Oh, seriously though, ragdoll physics, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it's...
Let's just like that.
Don't waste the blood. You don't know anything.
I'm gonna kill all of the wolves. Wait, was that the only bottle of... Oh. Oh no, I knew there was another one. That would be the most terrifying thing to take a shower in, though. Could you imagine? Just like... That would be scary. Stinging bolts. Ah, could always use more sleepers. Oh, just kidding. I've already got too many. Which is bullshit, because there's only 5. Let's go downstairs. There's a whole bunch of nothing.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
It's kind of... So, when people ask me what Dishonored is like, to me, it's like a mixture of Assassin's Creed and steampunk and, like, wizardry. What's up, Knight? I was wondering when you were gonna poke your head out and say something. Oh, no.
They must be!
I know where you are, coward!
Yeah, run to the guy on fire. You like the sound of it being like that mixture of things? Yeah, it's pretty damn... What? I'm just gonna put this guy to sleep because I don't want to kill a civilian. This guy to sleep so he can't see me creeping out. And that bitch is about to get knocked out. Look at her run.
Hello?
Oh my, what are these blood flies doing? No, stop, I didn't ask for this. I just wanted him dead. Yeah, it's... everything that you could ever want in a game is right here. Ooh, these guys look like they got a little well done. Cool them off and give me the hairy fish.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
I don't think they are. Look at that. What? Oh. Excuse me.
What?
Yeah, they're pretty creepy. And also not very nice to go up against. So basically, like, when they sting you, their venom injects you with their eggs. And then they burrow into your stomach and turn you into those nests that you see.
What?
So they're
Somebody's
nasty.
down!
Ooh, oh my god, I blew her head off.
What?
Freak a bunch of people out real quick.
What's going on here? What happened here?
Who does things like
One of us is down.
No, I'm not gonna give anybody their arrows back today. Alright.
By the stick! Hey, you! Come here! Where are you hiding, coward?
Of what? An episode of what?
She can't have gone far. You again?
See, they burrow into your stomach. And that is how, whoa. That is how they nest. Lay this out on the floor here. It's pretty nasty.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, I have actually beat the game 4 times without killing any, and twice without ever being spotted. Night of one, was it you? Oh shit!
I can smell the stench of heresy.
Poor dude.
So close. No, one of us is down! The killer got another one. Another victim.
I usually do play it that way, actually. I usually come through and I don't kill anybody, but I was just kind of like, eh. Today I'm feeling it.
Hello? Anybody?
Is it on Netflix, Eon?
Don't. Looks like she got away. Good riddance. Hey, something wrong? By the sticks. I'll cure the world from the likes of you. Hey, you! It's off limit.
Ooh, somebody just shot his own guy.
Or are we not as one?
What's your secret identity, guys? Do I want to know? Dare I even? What in the?
one can't
We're gonna
even
do
breathe.
this the easier way this time. We're going to run and kill all those guys again.
Someone there? Hello? Anybody? Let's have a look. Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the 7 scriptures, is the end of existence. The peace of non-being. Only those who turn from the 7 scriptures risk an endless existence, adrift in the dark sky without stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth. What's going on here? It sounded like... Black. Hey, something wrong?
Someone! That's not
He's just
right!
unconscious.
So if you exit out of the video, and then, so if you like drag it down, swipe it over if you're on your phone, and then load it back up, it'll be fine. Mine does that all the time.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in... Huh?
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Where are you hiding?
What's going on here?
What happened here?
I'm glad you got it figured out, dude. I would hate to see you leave. You've been here since it started.
Something's gotta give.
This heretic's body is...
Knight, are you gonna tell me your secret
I
identity, or are you
fully
just gonna leave me
understand the
hanging like
situation.
that?
We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send... Hey, you!
I wonder who that was.
End of the room! We'll make them pay.
Ooh, those stun mines are nice.
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Be on your guard, all right, boys? Look everywhere!
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Wait, I feel like I know more than one of your identities, though. I'm so confused.
Murderer could be anywhere.
Should have listened to Mom and become a hairdresser.
Who's running around over there?
Help you, sir.